Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Katie Day. I am the marketing co-chair of the Maine Women's Conference. I am so excited to have everyone here for our stretch break. Before we do that, I'm going to turn it over to the Maine Women's Conference president, Jodi Flynn. Take it away, Jodi.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had an opportunity to rejuvenate yourself and prepare for the rest of the day. I am actually going to quickly pass the baton to Ashley Flowers. She's going to guide us through some stretches so we can get our energy back up, we can get ready to focus. And when she is done, I'm going to go over what's coming up on our agenda and some things you want to be thinking about for the next session. So, Ashley, take it from here.
Awesome. So I just want to say hi real quick. Okay, I'll look up here. I see that video is spotlighted. So we're going to do some standing stretches today. And if for any reason you're not in the mood to be standing, you can do most of these things sitting. We're going to move. We're just going to get all the joints in the body moving and kind of get the energy back up. So thank you all so much for coming to stretch. It's so nice to see you all. So you can go ahead and stand up when you're ready. You can stand wherever that you've kind of got a nice sweep of space around you where you're not going to run into things. Yeah, excellent. I'm going to turn this video off. All right, let your shoulders relax down the back. And just take a nice, big, full, deep breath. Good, another big breath. All right, and then this time we're going to take a couple rounds. We're going to inhale and we're going to laugh-hail. Yeah, so if you can make a little bit of noise, you're going to take a big inhale through the nose and then exhale to laugh it out. Good, big inhale and then a big laugh-hail. Okay, one more big inhale. And a big laugh, hail. Ha, ha, ha. Good, with an inhale, reach the arms up into the air. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, stretch your right arm up into the air. Keep your left hand on your heart to help you remember to stay connected into that sense of self. With your next exhale, sway your body over to the left. Good, nice big reach to that right arm. If you need to bend your right arm or bring your right arm by your hip, you can do that too. Lots of options. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, right hand by the hip. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, left arm lifts. Right hand stays on the heart. With an exhale, lean your body over to the right. You choose whether you want to stretch through that left arm or bend the left arm or maybe even hang the arm by the side. Lots of options. Good. With an inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, left hand by the side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands by the hips. Okay, from that standing shape, you want to make sure your feet are wide. Give your shoulders a little shrug, and then we're going to see if we can take a little twist from here. We'll give you two options. You can take a really slow and kind of intentional twist. Squeeze the belly, sweep the hands through the space. Yeah, maybe touching the chest with one hand, reaching the other arm behind you. Good, and then over to the other side. Sweep the arms through the space, really slow, really intentional. Or if you're feeling like you have the space to move a little bit faster and that feels okay for your spine and for your balance, you can make it a little quicker. Good, really just letting the arms spin through space. You can do this with the feet planted on the ground. Yeah, maybe bending and straightening the knees. Or if your knees feel a little cranky when you do it that way, you pick the heel up that you're turning away from. Yeah? Good. If you can look back over your shoulder without losing your balance, that's nice. Good. Ideally, we want to take the spine through all 6 of its movements every day, twisting side to side, bending side to side, and then a forward and back movement. We're coming to that one. Good, nice and slow. Bring your body back through center. Okay, you ready to be a little bit silly here? I hope so. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the hands behind the head. I'm going to show you this one from the side. You're going to bend your knees slightly. And then we're going to get that forward and back movement in the low spine. You're going to inhale, thrust the hips forward. And exhale, stick your butt back. Yeah, so you're inhaling hips forward. Exhaling hips back. This one you can do nice and slow. Or if you want to, you can do it a little bit faster with a faster breath. It looks silly, just embrace the silly, yeah? Good, inhale, reach the arms up, find that nice tall stance. Exhale, bring the hands down to the thighs, bend the knees, sit your butt back in space. Fellow the dog is not so sure about this one. Inhale, reach your heart forward, pressing into your legs. Exhale, squeeze your belly and round your spine. Good, so we're focusing on the upper spine this time, flexion and extension. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, squeeze the belly round the spine. Try to let the weight be in the heels. Spread the toes open nice and wide. Good, 3 more breaths. Last one. See if you can come back to a nice neutral spine. Hands on the legs, supported chair pose. And then we're going to take a little twist from here. Ready? Inhale. Lift your left arm up into the air and see if you can look up towards that left thumb. Exhale, left hand comes down to the left leg. Inhale. Right arm reaches up into the air, look up towards that right thumb. Exhale, right hand down to the leg. All right, from here, you're going to keep sticking your butt back. Let your torso tilt forward. We're finding a flat back shape. You could have your hands on your legs, high or low. Potentially, your hands could get all the way down to the ground, although that's not accessible for everybody. You can have a little bend in the knees. Trying to find a sense of lengthening on the backs of the legs. Yeah, imagine that you're pushing down through the heels, and then like someone has little handles attached to the back of the thighs. They're picking those handles up in space. Good. From here, if you're more comfortable with your head in line with your heart, you stay right where you are. Or if you feel comfortable bending the knees slightly and letting your body drape forward over the legs, you could do it that way. If that's too much, remember, find a supportive place for your body. You could have elbows on thighs. Try to let the head hang nice and heavy. Maybe you give your butt a little sway side to side. Good, nice big full deep breaths. Good. From here, you're going to exhale, bend the knees, firm the belly, flatten the back, come all the way up to stand. As your arms reach up, keep the body in a nice straight line. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your buttocks, hug your ribs down and into your body, and then see if you can inhale. Maybe you lift the chest slightly. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then down to the sides. Good, and now we're going to step out nice and wide. You're going to step the feet wide, wide, wide. Toes turn out, heels turn in. And then you're going to see if you can sit your hips down nice and low. So we're coming into a goddess squat, all you goddesses out there. Yeah? Good, you can be supporting your weight with the hands on the legs. This is a nice option just to hang out here. You don't have to be this low. You could have your butt up a little higher. She's cute as could be, isn't she, that little puppy? Good, and then from here, if you want to work a little harder, you might try picking the arms up into the air. Really be mindful of the knees. We don't want the knees to cave in. Try and keep those knees pressing back in space. Good, maybe you take a little wiggle with your fingers. Maybe some little circles with the wrists. With an inhale, straighten the legs, turn the toes forward, stretch the arms up. With an exhale, let the hands float down to the sides. Give the shoulders a little shrug down the back. And then from here, we're going to see if we can take a little hop to bring the legs back together. Yeah. So you're going to bend the knees, push off, and then bend the knees as you land, a little hop. Yeah. And then again, you're going to bend the knees, push off, bend the knees again when you land. Feet come back together. You can give the feet another little step in to get the feet as close as feels comfy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Let the hands come down by the sides. Shrug your shoulders down your back. Good. And take a moment to reconnect with your breath. Really grounding down through your feet. Inhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Exhale, take a little tuck of the chin in towards the throat. Inhale, look straight forward. Good, and then turn your palms forward and just imagine that you could see all the people that are out here in this room with us. I see a bunch of them. There's 31 of us here. Send some energy out through your hands. Nice, sweet, connected, loving, kind, healing energy out to all the other women here with us. Stretching, opening, expanding, connecting. Good. Hands back to the heart. And again, bowing chin to the chest. Namaste. All right. Thank you all so much for coming. So I'm going to kick it back over to Jodi, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about what is coming up. All right.
Ashley, that was amazing. I was just fixing my hair really quick and just adoring Bella. That was doggy yoga, I think, is my favorite. So our next session is starting at 1:25, and it's our facilitated roundtables. If you are joining either the roundtable on Brene Brown's The Power of Vulnerability or Yasmin Abdel-Mujid, What a Public Outrage Taught Me About Fighting Inequality, and have not yet watched the video corresponding to each of those whichever roundtable you're going to join, if you go to the session now, the video is linked in the description. You can watch the video before that session starts. It's not required, but watching the video will give you more context for the discussion that's going to happen. There's another roundtable discussion around Erin French's book, Finding Freedom, Rebuilding a Life from Scratch, that you can also join. If you haven't read the book, you're probably not going to read it by now. But again, you don't have to have read the book to join the discussion. You will be guided through the conversation. And if you're already ready for the roundtables, you've watched a video or the book corresponding to the roundtable you want to join, our discussion boards are hot right now with job postings, volunteer opportunities. And I also want to bring your attention to a board that is towards the bottom of the discussion boards in the community area. You can submit questions ahead of time for our board happy hour Q&A happening at 5 p.m. tonight. So if you have some time, hop over there. What would you like to know from our board, like about the board or the organization or our events? We're going to answer all of those questions tonight at 5 p.m. So I'm going to let you go so you can get prepared and dive into all the other things going on the Whova platform. And yeah, let's have a great afternoon.